Hello guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you how do you answer the exercises from your book. That it's unit 20. It's called global warming. And here we have objectives expressing conditions effects in the future. Now, exercise 20.1. It says read the article and answer the question. We have the first question that it says what is global warming? Now, according with the article, with this information, we have to answer the question that is at the top and the questions are below on exercise 20.2. Okay, now I'm gonna read the information and you have to check the answers. We have global warming is a rise of average temperature of Earth's atmosphere and oceans since the late 19th century, and it is projected to continue. Global warming makes the sea rise. As the sea rises, the water will cover lowland islands, causing some of plants to die. Algae is a producer. This is food to many consumers in the oceans. There are many consumers like crabs, whales, and many other animals. If there are fewer algae, consumers will stop eating, and the food chain will be interrupted. If algae dies, other animals will lose a source of food and their habit. Although animals have their ability to adapt to what happens to the plants do, they will die also. If the plants and animals die, people will lose two sources of food, plant and food animal, and they will also lose their homes. As a result, they will also have to leave the area or die. Global warming is also destroying many huge forests. The pollution that causes global warming is linked to acid rain. Acid rain gradually destroys almost everything it touches. Okay, now we have the information. Now you have to complete the question and exercise 20.2. We have read the article and answer the questions. The first question says, what effects of global warming can we see now? What will happen to animals? What consequence will there be if the sea levels rise? Where can we see effects of global warming? What effects will animals suffer? And what are the consequences of acid rain? Okay, and that's all. Check the exercises, check the information, and try to complete this part. Okay, now on exercise 20.3 we have completed sentences with a proper ending. Now we have in this case different sentences, but they are incomplete. The idea is you have to complete them with the right ending. Okay, for example, the first one it says, if we keep polluting our planet, maybe we will die. Maybe. Or we will destroy our planet. Number 2. If we use recycled paper and glass, we will save the world. We will be eco-friendly, etc. etc. And number 3. Children will be aware of the importance of recycling if they know the consequence, if they are mature, maybe, etc. etc. Okay, now I'm going to show you my answers. Number 1, we will destroy our planet. Number 2, we will be eco-friendly. Or number 3, they know the consequence. Okay, now you have to answer by yourself, exercise 4 and 5. Okay, now don't forget that the main part is the first conditional. What is about? Future consequences. We have your cause, your condition. If you study for the exam, the effect or the consequence, you will improve your grades. We have another example. If you practice sport, you will be healthier. If she comes to classes, I will check her book. They will learn the grammar if they read in English. Okay? Don't forget that it's first conditional, the main topic. Okay? Now, we have to continue with exercise 20.8 that it says complete the sentences using the information from the previous exercise. Now, if you want to check the exercise that is at the top, that is exercise 20.5, you can check it if you want. Okay, but in my opinion, it is not necessary. Okay, now, what are you gonna do? You have to complete the sentences with the condition, with the verb in present, and the consequence with the auxiliary will and the verb in infinitive. Okay? For example, the first one, if the poles melting the sea levels, we have, for example, if the poles keep melting, the sea levels will rise. Maybe. Okay? And that's all. Check these exercises. This from your student's book. Now, what about your workbook? On exercise 20.1, it says complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. Now, we have the example. Many animals will suffer if we keep polluting the land and the sea. Okay? Now, the idea is you have to complete the sentences with the right way. Now, you have 10 sentences in the exercise and you have the verbs in brackets. You have to read them carefully, and if your sentence has if, it's your condition, it's present. And if your sentence doesn't have if, you have to complete with will and the verb in infinitive. Okay? And check it. This is the exercise 20.1. Now, exercise 20.3, it says match the most appropriate ending for the following sentences. Write the correct letter in the parentheses. Now, we have in this case the sentences, and next to the letters we have different endings. Okay, the idea is you have to complete or match this sentence with these sentences. Okay, now we have the first one that it says if we keep polluting our planet, if we use recycled paper and glass, children will be aware of the importance of recycling. If you have a shower instead of a bath, if people start using renewable resources, if they learn it at school, you will save more water. We will help with the planet's recovery. We will develop new eco technologies, and we will extinct some animals. And this is the idea. You have to check what would be the right ending. Okay, now on exercise 20.4, you have completed sentences with the correct form of the verb. You have the verb in parentheses, that is at the last part of the sentence, and you have to write them on the lines what would be the right sentence. For example, if Claire late again, the hockey coach will be furious. If Claire arrives late, because it's third person, arrives late, the hockey coach will be furious. Number 2, you will be sorry if you, present simple, fail your exams. And she, if the weather is good, go. It's the consequence. She will go if the weather is good. Okay? And that's all. Don't forget to check exercise 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 by yourself. Okay? Now, we have to continue with the last exercise. Exercise 20.7. The idea is you have to rearrange the words or move them in order to make correct sentences. Now, you have in this case 8 sentences. The idea is you have to move them and create correct sentences using first conditional. For example, the first one, I study will career finish if I study hard. Okay. Number 2. Will if he go to get Tony the beach at 10. And my weekend cousin free visit us if he will has and you the topic pay you if will understand attention. Okay, now what will be the first sentence? The first sentence is if I study hard, I will finish my career. Number 2, if Tony gets a 10, he will go to the beach. Number 3, if my cousin has a free weekend, he will visit us. And if you pay attention, you will understand the topic. Okay? And that's all. You have to complete by yourself 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's all, guys. Don't forget to check if you have to make a video or recording for this unit, to check the grammar video and practice the verbs. See you guys. I hope that you're okay. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon. Bye bye.